What's up, dudes, and welcome back again. Today we're talking about some more rare Switch games that I believe you should pick up before it's too late. Let's get into it. The first one that I want to talk about today is going to be Death End Request. So this game I'm surprised that a lot of people are not talking about because it's really good. It's by Idea Factory and it's a mixture between a dungeon crawler, a visual novel, and an action RPG. The basis of the story is that you're this girl and you're a game developer, and somehow you end up inside the game that you're developing. You get trapped into that game, and the point of this game is that you try to get out of it. But the plot twist is that the game is not finished yet, so you have to find your way out of it. It's a really cool, complex story, but I promise you, you're gonna love it. There's also a lot of decision making too that'll lead to certain deaths, and I will say the deaths are very gory. There's a reason why this game is rated M. So yeah, if you're into anime aesthetics as well as dungeon crawlers, action RPGs, and visual novels, you're definitely gonna love this one. It has a really good mystery vibe to it as well. I highly recommend checking this one out. Number 2 is gonna be Witchspring 3. So this lovely little gem actually started out as a mobile game and then it got ported to the Switch. You play as this girl in a normal village. It's kind of like Ael Risa. There's even a little bit of alchemy involved. The story's not too complex, it's pretty straightforward. You end up meeting this one character and he actually needs help because his mother's in a coma and you gotta find a way to revive her. So that's kind of basically where the story starts. The music's really good. Every character has their own lore and their backstory, and it's actually really good too. In my opinion, this is really a hidden gem. The art style is really cool too. I've never seen any art style like this in a video game. It may look outdated, but I promise you this game is nothing short of charming. You are gonna love it. And number 3 is Ael Risa. So I will say this right now, that Ael Risa is hands down one of my favorite game series of all time. It is absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of anime as well as JRPGs, you're gonna love this one. The cast, the stories, the music, everything is perfect, absolutely perfect. It follows Risa and her friends and all the adventures they go on. I don't want to give too much story into it or get too in depth into it, but this is definitely a must-own game. You should definitely check it out. I actually found out about this game because I had just beat Kingdom Hearts 3 and wanted another adventure to go on, and this definitely scratched that itch. If you're looking for a great adventure with anime vibes and JRPG and just a world you can travel to that's just absolutely amazing, you are gonna love this game, trust me. And number 4 is Remothered, Broken Porcelain. So this game is actually pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. You play as this girl named Jennifer, and you're basically trying to escape this huge inn with a bunch of crazy maniacs inside of it. I don't want to go too far deep into the story, because it's going to give away some spoilers, but this one's actually really cool. I will admit the gameplay is a little rough around the edges at certain points, but if you can tough through that, you're definitely in for a treat. The ending is crazy, and the story too. The story is really good. The main plot is to escape this inn, and it is just crazy. The jump scares, you gotta hide into lockers, it's pretty intense. If you're looking for a good, scary, wild ride, this one's definitely for you. And last but not least is Star Ocean. This game just came out in the beginning of November, and I absolutely love it. I didn't know anything about Star Ocean until playing this game, and let me tell you right now, it is definitely worth checking out. In the beginning, it was definitely hard to find. I had to order it on Best Buy and go through a bunch of hoops. It was kind of a hassle. So that's why I'm telling you, if you're gonna get this game, buy it now. It's a JRPG by Square Enix, and I really hope they make more of these. The music's really good, as well as the cast and the story. It has this 2D, 3D aesthetic, kind of like Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default. If you're a fan of those two games, you need to have this one in your collection. You are gonna love it, I promise you. The turn-based battles are actually really satisfying as well. You'll find yourself grinding in this game, but also enjoying it. It's not one of those tedious grindings where you have to keep leveling up and it's kind of boring. You're gonna have a blast with this one. I will say that it's the graphics and the story and the characters that really keep me going in this game. This is one of those games where you start it and you cannot put it down. It is a blast. I'm about 10 hours in right now and I just cannot put it down. Like I said, if you're into JRPGs, classic JRPGs, and Square Enix, a good story, great cast, great music. The cast is freaking amazing. I highly recommend checking this one out and adding it to your collection. So yeah, there you have it. There's part 3 of rare Switch games that I believe you should pick up before it's too late. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!